Hey Radiant Souls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. My name is Heather. I'm so delighted to see you. The weekly wisdom that I will be channeling from my guides today is related to the topic of coincidence, or you may call it synchronicity. I've been having a lot of conversations lately where many of us are experiencing more coincidence. I can't say it. I can experience it, but I can't say it. More coincidences, more synchronicities. And we're seeing this happen for a few different reasons, and I'll touch on that a little bit after the channeling. But I thought it would be fun to toss it up to my team of guides, see what they have to say about it, and share that with you. So without any further ado, here's the channeling, and I'll be back at the end to chat a little bit. Enjoy. Hello, bright and beautiful beings. We are delighted to speak with you today on the topic of coincidence. Some of you feel that coincidences are random and scattered and infrequent. Others of you feel that coincidences occur very frequently in your lives. You may also refer to these as synchronicities. We would ask you to consider the definition of coincidence as a co-created incident. For in your view, sometimes you feel that the synchronous event or the coincidence just appears out of nowhere, almost like a miracle or a blessing. Aha, here is something that is coincidental, and isn't that amusing? Isn't that uplifting? Isn't that something I can enjoy? And it is all of those things, but it is not random. For you have drawn it to you. You have co-created it. Often you will refer to them as signs from your guides, your loved ones in spirit, and they may be that as well, but you have also still co-created. So the question then is, how have you co-created something so synchronous, something so coincidental? And it is in your energy of being open to receipt of such a thing. When you're open to receiving, you are at a frequency of expectation. You are at a frequency of enjoyment. You are looking at the world as something that can offer you clues, something that can offer you support. And so that is what you will receive. You will receive clues. You will receive support. You will receive winks and nudges from the universe that loves to co-create with you. And we mentioned this in our messaging today so that you may feel empowered as a divine co-creator, that these are not random things that are placed along your path. These are beautiful co-created events that you have colored in with your box of crayons. If you were to imagine yourselves walking around covered in some kind of magnetic substance, and everything that fit your strength of magnet became attached to you and walked along beside you for the entire day, what would be trailing along with you? And in that, what would you not like to see coming along with you? Another image for this of co-creation, some of you may understand, is when you were children on a playground selecting teams. I will take Billy, I will take Susie, I will take this person and that person, and they came to you and you formed the team for the purposes of play. In those times, when it was able, you selected those individuals that could assist you in your task, that you felt would be helpful, that you preferred, that you liked. And sometimes now as adults, you neglect that same choice. You fall out of the understanding that you can co-create what comes with you, what rides along, what walks alongside you every day. Clearing up your frequency and using your emotions as a guide to do so is very important work. It can also be very challenging work for some of you. You are not taught to do this at a young age, but this is a time to step into the understanding of it and the application of it, and the understanding that you are the co-creator. And the question many of you frequently ask with this teaching is, Why do bad things happen if I co-create them? I surely would not co-create something such as that for myself. And if you step out of your human understanding, you step out of the human experience in this one time, space, reality, would your soul long to learn something challenging? Would your soul long to have a different opportunity? It may. So when you are in alignment with your higher self and with your soul, you will choose experiences that allow you to grow. Growth does not come from doing the same thing every day. Growth does not come from being unchallenged. You rise up when you meet the resistance. You develop the muscle when you lift the heavy object. And there are many different variations and iterations of these teachings, but what we share with you today is just a simple reminder. When you see the coincidence, when you see the synchronicities in your life, yes, they are signs, but they are not signs from a nameless, faceless universe alone. They are signs from a beautiful, loving universe, a beautiful, loving God, beautiful, loving guides, angels, loved ones, co-creating with you. For you have drawn that experience to you for your upliftment, for your edification, for your enjoyment. So we invite you to look out into your world today and ask yourself, what can I co-create? What is the incident that I can co-create with all of life around me? And draw those coincidences to you. Have you been experiencing more coincidences? Have you experienced more synchronicities? A lot of us have. And from my perspective, what I'm seeing is it's a frequency game. And not just what the team talked about with drawing that to you based on your frequency, but I think the fabric of the collective, the frequencies energetically all around us right now are really prime and ripe for having these kinds of experiences. You may also hear someone say the veil is getting thinner, which allows us to come out of our density a little bit in the third dimension and experience things in the way that is truly, really natural for us, this attracting things, law of attraction. But it's not necessarily something that many of us have experienced a lot of or for a very long period of time. Some of you watching, I know, have. You're master manifestors. You're really great at law of attraction. And for me, the coincidences and the synchronicities are the clues along the way that remind us, that's right, I'm not just here randomly walking through my day. I'm creating it as I go. So how can I dial in my settings a little bit better to maybe get a better experience for myself? So I enjoy them a lot. I love coincidence. I love synchronicity. It's just a really fun way to walk through the world and expect those and look for those as the little clues. So have you experienced any lately? Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. And I will see you again really soon. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Take care. Bye.